In this creative space, there are two things involved. It's either you are a graphic designer or you are a creative designer. If you're a creative designer, you are safe. If you're a graphic designer, there are two things involved. It's either you're working for a male client or you're working for a female client. If you're working for a male client, you're safe. But if you're working for a female client, there are two things involved. It's either she says, "Wow, I love it," or she says, "Please do small changes." If she says, "Wow, I love it," you are safe. But if she says, "Please do small changes," there are two things involved. It's either the change is small or the change is a complete redesign. If the change is small, you are safe. But if the change is a complete redesign, there are two things involved. It's either she sends you one message or she sends you 20 voice notes. If she sends you one message, you are safe. But if she sends you 20 voice notes, there are two things involved. It's either she knows what she wants or she doesn't know what she wants. If she knows what she wants, you are safe. But if she doesn't know what she wants, there are two things involved. It's either she says, "Surprise me," or she says, "I will send you inspiration." If she said, "Surprise me," you are safe. But if she said, "I will send you inspirations," there are two things involved. It's either she sends you one picture or she sends you 50 Pinterest screenshots. If she sends you one picture, you are safe. But if she sends you 50 Pinterest screenshots, there are two things involved. It's either they look the same or the pictures looks very different from each other. If the pictures look the same, you are safe. But if they look totally different from each other, there are two things involved. It's either you understand the brief or you pretend to understand the brief. If you understand the brief, you are safe. But if you pretend to understand the brief, there are two things involved. It's either she likes it immediately or she asks you to make it pop. If she likes it immediately, you're safe. But if she asks you to make it pop, there are two things involved. It's either you know what pop means or nobody knows what pop means. If you know what pop means, you are safe. But if you do not know what pop means, there are two things involved. It's either you start guessing or you start praying. If you guess, you are safe. But if you start praying, there are two things involved. It's either God answers you or revision continues. If God answers you, you are safe. But if the revision continues, there are two things involved. It's either she pays immediately or she pays after final. If she pays immediately,